Everyone, welcome to day three. Glad you're all here. So we're just waiting for people to come in. David's here. Hi, David. You all right?
Hi, Kevin. Yeah, excited about this last day of the Black Friday.
Good, good. So, whilst you're all just settling in, we'll just remind everybody where we've been this week because we're on Wednesday. We've had quite a busy week, though not an overwhelming week by any stretch of the imagination. And today is the last official day of the workshop. So finally got my time zones right. Awesome. So today's going to wrap it all up, tie it all up for you and get you prepared so you can zoom through Black Friday weekend without having to actually go off and do anything promotional or anything like that. You literally will just answer any messages that come in or any questions that come in through the people that you're connected with. So that will be your job during those 4 days. It will not be about creating promotional material. We're going to do all that today, and you'll see exactly what that's going to look like. So today, Monday, we did a lot. We covered the client avatar, which some of you managed to print off. You got it all done. That was really, really awesome. And remember, you can keep that and adapt that for other products and services that you are offering. So if you're building courses out and stuff like that, keep it, adapt it, change it slightly for that. But now you've done the process once, you'll understand how to do that for each of the things that you're going to create. Then we went on to show you the planner and how you can adapt the planner. We gave you that as well. So Monday, so you could go in, play around with that, change all the colors, the logos, put in what you need. If you want a cover page on it, put that on. If you wanted an end page, put that on, and put in the elements that you want and delete out the elements you don't want. So that was day one. That was a really nice creative thinking day. Day two, we got into the build side of it. Well, we've got our products. We know who our product's for. That was day one. How do we deliver this? And we did that on day two. That was with David. So that was building out the sales page, creating a course, but not using the curriculum, right? So we delivered it via the course setup, but only with the pages that were there. Applying a coupon link to it as well, so it could automatically be applied at checkout, and then delivering an upsell and a bump if we wish. And we gave you all of the codes for that and the training on how to create all of that stuff. And then we come to day three. So you've got who, you've got what, you've got the product in its online, ready to sell. So it's sales page done. So 2 days, all done, products ready to go. So day three obviously is, well, now is the how. How are we going to sell this? How are we going to pre-promote this? How are we going to promote it on Black Friday and hopefully get a little bit of traction? So that's what we're going to be covering today. I'm just seeing there's loads of messages coming in. I don't know if there's any.
Yeah, Kevin, it's all right. I just asked people if they finished. So we've got about 3 people that are kind of up to date, but there's a lot that are still working, tweaking on bits, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, just don't tweak too much, right? This is a 4-day product, right? That's what this is for. If you're spending 4 days creating it for a 4-day product sale at a low ticket price, you're going to waste your time. Don't overthink it. Just follow what David's giving you is far more adequate than you need. Just go in, adapt it, just change colors, change text, done. Put your image up, which we created anyway, done, right? Don't over stress about it, right? Tweaking and tweaking and tweaking, it will just stop you moving forward, and it's not really going to make a huge difference anyway, to be perfectly truthful, right? If this was one of your courses that you sold week in, week out throughout the year, that's a bit different. Yeah, that you need refining and updating and checking and double checking and all of that all of the time. You have to get it right. But with this, it's a quick and dirty, bang a product together. That's great. Sell it low ticket, put it out, build a buyers list. That's what we're doing. So don't take too long with it. Right, loads of almost finishes. Right, wish I was finished. Manually or automatic. Right, okay. So
Yeah, there's some tech questions coming there, but we're moving on to what Kevin needs to talk about today. Maybe at the end we can talk about all the other bits, or maybe even Kevin will say, "Yeah, let's run a bonus day." Who knows?
we never know. Right, let me just get my screen ready for you all so we know exactly what we're doing. Whilst you're all in there chatting away. make sure I've got the right set of slides up as well, which I think I have. Right, are we ready to go? Let's go. I'm going to
All good.
change the
Yep.
screen and hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Okie doke. So,
I can't see your screen, Kevin. The camera's off.
there we go.
That's it. I can hear you as well. Yep. Good.
Excellent. Rightio. So, day 3, we're going to look at Black Friday promotion, and I've done this based on the whole theme that we've gone through for the last 3 days. So this is for my dog owners. We were doing a dog owner planner, and this is about the promotional way that I would put this towards those particular people. So you'll see in some of the examples I've used words and language that my type of avatar would relate to, understand, and it fits in with that side of the business. Now, at the end of this, you're going to have a sheet that we're going to put into that page. David gave you the link for it the other day. I'll give you the link again at some point after the training today, where you can go in. It'll be on a document, and you can literally just copy and paste into wherever you need to put it. So you haven't got to type it all out. So don't panic about making lots of notes or anything like that. We're going to give you all of this that you've got here. And what I will say is you can add to it. Don't take away from it, because the format is what I would say is the minimum to be effective. You can most certainly add to it if you wish, but preferably not on the live day ones, but on the pre-promotion ones. And that's where we're looking first. So the pre-promotion, this is what we do a couple of weeks out before the Black Friday weekend, what we're going to do. And we're aiming to build anticipation and excitement before the sale starts, the cart opens, however you want to describe it, doesn't really matter. But before you set that time on that countdown to say, right, it's going to be live on Friday at this time until that time. So this is all pre-promotion. And what you'll see as I go through this, exactly how we're doing it, because this is meant to go towards an audience you already know. That's sort of the goal. It's too late in the day to build from a cold audience into a warm audience, warm them up and then sell. So this is for people that already know you. So this could be people that are on an email list, maybe in your industry. Obviously your plan is going to be related to the business that you do. So if you've got people that have bought courses or stuff from you already, people that have signed up for opt-ins, freebies that you've given away, stuff like that, they're going to be the people that you're going to put this out to. This is the email sequence that I'm going to suggest that you put in place. So here we go. So email 1. So it's coming, your ultimate dog training planner. So subject line, something paw-some is coming soon. Yeah, okay, I know. So, hey, first name, whatever you want to call them. We've been working on something exciting, a dog owner's planner designed to make your sessions more organised and your pups happier. It's launching soon for Black Friday and you'll be the first to know. Stay tuned for more details. So you will notice that in all of the emails that we put out, they're going to be really short, they're going to be really snappy, really decent subject line, right, really quick. And what I haven't put in here is any links. Now, if you're going to be sending out via email, you may want to tag people by saying, click here if you want this, and it clicks and it has a tag or something like that. Or you may want to get them to sign up to a different list. So you can just say opt in here and create a little opt-in for it, put them on a wait list. The important thing is that we're starting to get people to understand that a couple of weeks out or a week out that there's going to be something coming. So that's email 1. Email 2, sneak peek inside the planner. Subject line is sneak peek at what's coming. Hey, Frank, it's almost here. Our new dog owner's planner is filled with training schedules, progress trackers, helpful tips. This Black Friday, we're offering an unbeatable discount. But here's a sneak peek at some of the pages you'll be getting. Speak soon. And in there, you'll just put maybe the thumbnail that we built out on Monday, where you remember where we had it fanned out and there was 4 of them. That was going to be your cover for your course area. It was going on your sales page as well. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want to take some different screenshots and add them in. But it gives people a little look at what's coming inside of your planner. Email 3, exclusive pre-sale list. Don't miss out. Want early access to our Black Friday deal? Dog Owners Planning is almost ready to launch for Black Friday. For my loyal subscribers, I'm opening an exclusive pre-sale list so you can get early access and lock in the deal before the general public. Sign up here to secure your spot. Now, this one I threw in as a little sneaky one that maybe you'd want to open your cart a day earlier and give it to your email subscribers only. That's entirely up to you. It is something that works, and it's a bonus for them being on your list, right? So that type of marketing, people really love it because they feel they're special by being on your list rather than getting all of the other stuff that's just put out to everybody else that's out there. So you can use that or you can adapt that one. So 1 or 2 weeks out, social media, right? We know social media is important. We know it does get noticed, whether people interact or not. That's irrelevant. People do notice what you're doing. And I've seen so many examples over the last year to year and a half where people's accounts have had no likes, no shares, no comments, yet people are actually taking action behind the scenes. And they tend to be reluctant on social media to interact because it starts off tracking algorithms and all of this, and they suddenly get a whole heap of ads come up that they don't want. So even if you think that your social media accounts are not doing great, all you need to do is look in the analytics. So in Facebook, go and have a look, see what your reach is like. If you're getting a reach of more than one person, i.e. you're doing all right. Obviously, you'd want a bit more than that. But if you've got an audience there that are looking at least and reading, then this is going to be great for you. So, post 1, big news for dog owners, something special is coming soon. So we can do an image or a video, a teaser graphic of a dog next to a planner. So the caption could be something along the lines of, calling all dog owners, we've got something exciting launching this Black Friday, a planner to organise your sessions and track your pup's progress. Any guesses? Stay tuned. Little dog thing. Hashtag dog training Black Friday. Post 2, you see the theme going here. Sneak peek inside the planner. So image and video, sneak peek at one of the pages or a couple of the pages of the planner. Here's a little sneak peek inside our dog owner's planner. It's designed to make your sessions easier and more organised. Want early access? Sign up for our exclusive pre-sale list now. So we're getting them on the pre-sale list before we say on the pre-sale list that we're actually going to give them a discount. Countdown to Black Friday. Are you ready? Image, video, countdown timer, graphic. So we're just days away from launching the Dog Owners Planner at an incredible Black Friday price. Get ready for 4 days of saving, Friday through Monday. Black Friday countdown, hashtag dog trainer. So they're your pre-promotional ones. So we're looking at email, we're looking at social media. Then we come to the live promotion. So this is stuff that happens on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So Friday, Black Friday, all the way through to Cyber Monday. They're the 4 days. So we've got some of our pre-promotion ones. I've set you up with 3 templates there that you can use and adapt. So if you was to do them a week out, you could do 3 within a week quite comfortably. If you're going to start 2 weeks out, you might want to slot an extra couple in there, but that's completely up to you. But they're quite short, they're quite punchy, and they've got a very clear idea as to why people will be interested in getting involved. So that's the pre-warm-up. They're not going to be surprised that actually you've got something for sale. Then we come to live promotion, which is Friday through Monday. And again, we go back to email. So this is going to be our email sequence. So there's going to be, guess what, 4 of these. So email 1, Friday morning. This is when it goes out, and do it in your time, especially if you've got an audience that's all around the world. Just do it in your time. It's easier. The sales live, 50% off Dog Owners Planner. Subject line, the Black Friday deal is here, 50% off. You might want to adapt that slightly. You might want to use the one that I've put at the top. First line, the wait's over. Our Dog Owners Planner is now available at 50% off, but only for Black Friday weekend. It's packed with everything you need to organise your training sessions, track progress, and keep you and your dog on the right path. The deal is running from today until Monday, so don't wait. Grab your planner now before it's gone. Get yours here and then link to your sales page. Right now, we're putting the link directly out for people. Don't miss out, 50% off all weekend. Still time to get your planner at 50% off. Hey, first name, just a quick reminder, our Black Friday sale is in full swing. You can still get the Dog Owners Planner at 50% off, but only until Monday. Right, so we're telling them after Monday it's not going to be about. The planner is the perfect tool to make your training sessions more organised and effective. Don't miss your chance. Get yours before the deal ends on Monday. And we're constantly stating the benefit of having this planner to them. Yeah. The perfect tool to make your training sessions more organised and effective. So we're not just saying, here it is, come and buy. We're telling them, here it is, it's on offer, come and buy. It's for you. You've got a dog, and this is why. The perfect, just in one sentence. Email 3, Sunday, 24 hours left, planner at 50% off. Black Friday deal ends tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of those. You might want to tweak that slightly, but you get the point on how that might be a good subject line. Hey, first line, time's running out. There's just 24 hours left to grab the dog owner's planner at 50% off as part of our Black Friday weekend sale. After Monday, the price goes back up. So don't wait. Click here to claim yours now. Really straightforward. And then Monday evening, final hours, Black Friday deal ends tonight. Final call, last chance to get your planner at 50% off. Hey, first name, Kevin, John, Frank. This is it, your final chance to get the dog owner's planner at 50% off. The sale ends at midnight tonight. And once it's gone, it's gone. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Click here to grab yours before the clock runs out. And it's really important that you do change the price once that clock has moved. Right, you don't want to be running it over because that's not the way these things operate. It has to go up, and if people miss it, unfortunately, they miss it. So live promotion Friday to Monday. We've done our email sequence. Now we get onto our social media posts. So post 1 Friday morning, the sales live, 50% off dog owner. Image video, a bright bold graphic with a planner and a 50% off banner. And then a caption along the lines of, it's time, the dog owner's planner is now available at 50% off for Black Friday weekend. This deal runs from today until Monday, so don't wait. Get organised and make your training sessions more effective. Post 2, Saturday, still time to save. 50% off all weekend. So an image and a video, a midday update showing the planner in use. So we're following the same theme of day 1, that's what it is. Day 2, we're showing them what it is. There's still time to get the dog owner's planner at 50% off. This deal is available all weekend, but only until Monday. Don't miss out on making your dog training easier and more organised. Post 3, Sunday, 24 hours left. Don't miss the sale. So do a countdown timer or a reminder graphic. Videos are always quite good, especially short ones. You can put them up as reels or whatever you want to put them up as. They do tend to go a little bit further, or do both. So time's running out. There's only 24 hours left to get the dog owner's planner at 50% off. This offer ends tomorrow, so make sure you get yours while it's still available. And then post 4, Monday evening, final hours, Black Friday deal ends tonight. So a bold, urgent reminder graphic, final hours. This is your last chance. The dog owner's planner is 50% off, only until midnight tonight. Don't miss out on this Black Friday deal. Get your planner now before it's gone. Hashtag Black Friday sale, hashtag dog training planner. So we've got 3 email and social media pre-promotions. We've got 4 Black Friday to Cyber Monday live promotions at email and social media. But we're not going to stop now. So a lot of you will know that I'm an avid blogger. I learned how to blog properly many years ago, and just how good this can be. Because if we create blog content, we can adapt the content once a certain deadline has gone, so we can create what's a timed piece of content into an evergreen piece of content. Lots of people don't understand how that works, but it's really easy. So I thought I'd come up with a whole heap of different blog post ideas for you that you can take and run with. So you can use this to put in your site. It will give your site a boost, and it will really help you moving along. And then once the Black Friday offer is gone, you can go back and you can edit these posts and adapt it to whatever the normal price is for that planner. So you take out the Black Friday references afterwards, and then you'd resubmit. So these are obviously around the planner that we're doing, but you can easily adapt these for yourself. So 5 reasons every dog owner needs this planner. How to organise your dog training sessions like a pro. Why a dog training planner is the secret to smarter sessions. Get your dog training planner at 50% off this Black Friday. That one you'd probably want to take out afterwards. Sneak peek, what's inside our ultimate dog training planner. Organise your dog training business. That's all you've been waiting for. The perfect planner for dog owners. Get yours this Black Friday. How to track dog training progress effortlessly with our planner. Save time and stress with this dog training planner. So you can see dog training planner is one of the phrases that we were looking for. So what people would be searching for, and therefore it's constantly in there. Exclusive Black Friday offer, 50% off dog training planner. Maximize your dog training efficiency with this handy planner. Why every dog owner should start with this planner. The essential planner for dog owners. The benefits of using a dog training planner. Don't miss this Black Friday deal, your ultimate dog training planner. So there's about 15 or so of them now that you can use, adapt. So you don't have to use all of them, but if you was going to start like a 2-week pre-promotion, I would probably go out and do at least one every other day. So I would at least do 7 of them. If it was me personally, I'd actually do probably 3 weeks out, and I'd do 1 a day. And remember the core understanding of how blogging works. For a blog post to be effective, as a guide, we need 1,500 to 2,000 words is optimal. If you start going over 3,000 words in a blog post, it becomes too big and therefore it should be broken down into a series. If you go under 1,500 words, it becomes a micro post and therefore is deemed as invaluable in as deemed as having less value as far as the search engines are concerned. So as a basic guide, so you can use content you've pre-written for this. You can talk it into some form of audio system and get the audio transcribed out. You can use ChatGPT if you wish to help you outline these types of posts, whatever way you want to do it. But if you tie these up with links through to your opt-in form maybe, or your planner, then it's going to be really powerful for you to create a little marketing sequence for a couple of weeks that will help you go, your warm audience go from not knowing this exists to actually you'll probably make some sales from this. So that's pretty much it for today. So that's the training. So let me just come back onto the screen. Baby can come back on as well. Can you see me?
Lovely. Kevin, got a few things coming to the chat. One was quite interesting from Birdie. And this made me chuckle a little bit, Birdie. Sorry, but it did. Right. And it's the emails that you've shown. Well, you've basically laid them all out. All you've got to do is put your own subjects in there, and you can basically use Kevin's email templates for everything. Okay. Meaning it's so quick. So Birdie says, this seems like a huge push for such a low entry product. The templates are great. Okay. So the point about this is, Kevin.
So you think it's a huge push for a low entry product. So how many people over the course of Black Friday, remember what I said, right? It is the most busiest weekend for people receiving emails. If you send one email, there is a higher probability they won't see it. If you send when it's live, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there's a higher probability they will see at least one of those.
People are looking.
So it's important that it's not a big push. Think of it like this. I know people that do sales promotions and they may email out 3 times a day for 2 weeks solid. Right? That's a big push. Right? Setting out a sequence of 3 emails and then 4 emails when it's live actually is quite gentle. The problem is people have become overly polite in the fact that they go, well, I don't really want to hassle people. But the fact of the matter is, you will still, and I absolutely 1,000,000% guarantee it, and I can guarantee it because we get it every single week here at Zenler, where we send out multiple emails. We're doing this workshop, we're doing that, we're doing that. And how many times, David, have we had conversations with people going, I never saw that email. I didn't know that was going on. I can't tell you how many times.
And furthermore on that, I'm glad I saw it on the Facebook group.
Yeah. So it really isn't pushy. It just is making that information available, and it's not about the cost of what this product is, right? We treat this like we would any other promotion for a product that we're offering, based on a timeline that we've been given, because it doesn't matter whether we're selling it for $1 or $1,000. You don't send more based on the fact that it's a higher ticket price, right? You send what you send based on the value that you give to them. Okay.
And remember
So
that Kevin said this right at the beginning. It's kept low price because it's like the price of a coffee. So it's likely to get those people that like what you do, maybe not have joined your courses, but have seen you and read your website and maybe your blog posts. It might tip them. Okay, I'll put my foot in the water here and see what this is all about. And it's that, and as Kevin said before, it's that first sale. As soon as one person buys, that person then you can take seriously. He's not after the freebies, or she's not after the freebies. She's paying you money, even though it's a small amount of money. And of course, you've always got that bump. You got that bump or that upsell where they might buy that from that. Okay, so it's about the process.
yeah, Tracy, you're saying this is perfect to get you selling. I don't see this as selling. I see this as positioning. You're positioning yourself in a place where people can see what you're offering, and if they want it, they'll go and get it. Right? We're not doing 20th century selling where you lock someone in a room and don't let them out until they've bolt 2 windows and a patio door. Right? We're not doing that. All we're doing is making sure that they get to see we've got this available. This is what the benefit of this is, right? Whatever the planner is for, and if you want it, it's available to you. And actually, we're going to do you a nice little bonus. And in the emails I've set up, we've set it a day early, so if people that are already on the list want to get it early, then they can. Right? You don't have to do that. You can just set it to Friday to Monday, right? So you can just adapt that particular email. I think that's a nice way of looking after your subscribers. It makes people want to come back, but you don't have to do that.
So we got a nice question here, Ellie, from Ellie, saying she's sighing. Okay, Ellie, stop sighing. So this is great, but I've never been a big on all Black Friday hype. Why are you in this workshop, Ellie? Yeah, right. This is really not about Black Friday. It's about any event. Okay, to be honest. But even as a consumer, I don't generally participate because I dislike all the commercial stuff. So this feels difficult to hype it up. Do I modify to fit my personality, or do I just bite my tongue and hype it up?
I think it sounds like you've got some, you're uncomfortable with certain situations like this, and that you've used certain words in there that are clearly that trigger you, like hype. People are saying selling, overly commercial, right?
Forceful, yeah.
Yeah, it's so something's triggering people in this, and that's fine. Throughout the course of the internet, there's people that do hard sells, there's people that do soft sells, there's people that think they're selling when they're not selling anything at all because they forget to actually ask people. They're too polite to say, "Would you like to buy from me?" And the whole thing with running a workshop like this is I can give you a template. Now you can do with it what you want, right? You can literally take what I've done there, copy and paste, take out the dog training plan and put the name of your planner in and send it out if you wish. Or you can go in and you can personalize them and go, I wouldn't quite put it like that, but I'll put it like this. But the way that it flows with the deal's coming, this is what the deal is. Here's a look at what the deal is. Reminder, gently, it's ending tomorrow. By the way, it's ending in a minute. That's not pushy. That's informative. That's just saying, look, here, this is the way it is, right? So if it really you feel uncomfortable with it, don't do any of it. It really doesn't matter. Nobody's saying you've got to do it. Nobody's saying that you ever have to put yourself in a position where you feel uncomfortable. But my question to you will be, Ellie, and I'll put this to you in particular and anybody else that feels this way, why do you feel uncomfortable? Is this a self-sabotage? I've seen a lot of people over the years get on the cusp of selling something or putting an offer out, and then they blow it. They blow themselves up and they go, I can't do it, and they will always find a reason not to do it, rather than that really strong reason that says they need to do it. So my question is, what's stopping you? What is truly making you feel that way? Is it the fact that you feel your audience will react negatively? Is it the fact that you feel you would react negatively? You know, or whatever it is, I don't know. But what I do know is, and I've been through this myself. My partner was notorious for this, where she felt she couldn't put an offer out to anybody. We spent so many years not having any products up for sale. Nobody ever knew what we did. They knew what we talked about, but they never knew how they could buy from us. They never knew what programs we did. They never knew anything, because my partner was so worried about, oh, if I put this out, my audience will hate me. They'll feel that I'm selling them something, or I'm pushing them into something, or anything like that. And it took a long time for me to say to her, actually, you're doing your audience a disservice if you don't give them an easy way to interact with you as an expert in your business. Because let's take a dog trainer, for example. If somebody needs help with dog training and you talk about dog training, but you never tell them how you can ever help them, right? How can you benefit that person and that dog knowing that they're in that position? How do you write that? How do you communicate that? That's my question. How do you do that if you don't at some point say, this is how you can interact with me as a business?
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is, we got to remember here that although we're giving you this PDF, you should believe in what, you know, it should have something of value. That if it's of nothing of value and you think I'm just pushing something and I'm putting hype into something, it doesn't really mean anything to anybody, and you don't believe in that thing, and it's been mentioned in here as well, which was nice to see. But if you don't believe in that and it hasn't got a value, then yeah, you don't want to be selling it, even for a small price, even giving it away for free. The amount of stuff we give away for free that's got massive value, such as this workshop, we believe what we're doing, and that's why we do it. And we never come on here and run a live or give you an asset pack that we didn't believe was of value for you. And you should be thinking exactly the same way. What Kevin's given you there with that planner is you need to adapt that to make it something of value that someone's got to need. And that's as simple as that. I've actually got a thing to show here. I wanted to kind of show a little bit on how you could take your PDF planner and very quickly turn it into something of value. And so I've done a page using our templates, guys. I just modified it slightly. Don't ask me for the code and stuff. I'm not going to give it to you. You've got your free templates, but I'll show you what I've done to show you how something really, really simple can be changed and made of something of value. Okay, so can I show this, Kevin?
It looks like you are, so go for it.
If people want me to. 2 seconds, it won't be very long at all. Okay, so here we go. So what I've done is I've taken one of our templates, and all I've done is I've created this site that we've got here as a test site, and it's all about fitness. Okay, so from Kevin's planner, I've created 2 planner sheets. One is for women, because it's got a nice picture of a lady on there, and the other one is for men because it's got a nice hard picture of a muscly man on there. They're exactly the same as each other. I've got 2 in there, so people, when they go into the offer, they can download my one for men or download my one for women. You know, it's up to them. But in there, it's really, really simple. So in here, I've got my offer, and here, get the training, and you know, this looks really nice, doesn't it? People are going to go, oh wow, it's from £5 to £2, that looks brilliant. And all that I've got in there is this and hours spent training. Put their date there. I spent half an hour there, 30 minutes there, an hour there, 2 hours there, and then it's just another sheet, and then it just ends, and it ends with a, you know, join the gym membership, take control of your body. And the female version is exactly the same. Now that is something of value, but some people could look at that and go, that's not of any value. But for £2, it is certainly something of value. So that's what I wanted to show you, how you can sort of make things adapt, you know, to suit your needs.
Back. Cool. I just wanted to say hi to Lorna. She knew Sarah from the academy days. A lot of you won't know what that means, but I do, and that was a long time. It wasn't great then. But yeah, good to see you here. That was that must be 15 plus years ago that you've known us for then. So awesome to see you. So I just wanted to mention that. It's funny how people reconnect over different ways over the years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Shall we let's open the cameras up for everybody, shall we, and see who's jumping on and who's got thoughts, because I want to end this on let's just do this, start video. So if you want to jump on with us, that's absolutely cool, and just talk about where you are with this, if you've got any fears or you're freaking out, or suddenly the reality is coming where I'm on your shoulder going, come on, get this done, let's put this out and let's make a few quid. And your inner demons are sitting there bashing me back and poking me in the eye and going, actually, you know what, I'm not doing that. So let's talk about what that might be, because this is the hard bit. The creating bit's so easy. Right, what we've shown you this week, anybody can do. You don't even need to know how to operate a PC properly. It's so easy, right? You've not needed any strategy. We've done it for you. You don't need a product. We've done it for you. You don't even need to work anything out. It's all done for you. This is now where it comes down to you, right? Are you going to take what we've done this week and actually go and pre-promote and sell this over those 4 days? And it's put it into the chat and be absolutely 100% honest as you feel right now, yes or no.
We won't say anything bad.
I won't say anything bad, right? But it'll be interesting to me, because I think sometimes we have to go through things to see where other problems are coming up in our business. And if we're looking at a very low ticket product, which is totally non-offensive to anybody in the world, and we're saying we're not going to put this out, then we look at our other business, our courses, and we're sitting there going, I've been building courses for 2 years and I've not put anything out. What's going on now? I think is the question we have to ask ourselves. How many yeses and nos have we got?
We got quite a lot of yeses in here. It's really good. I think people are trying to work through them. But Natasha, it was quite interesting. This is a really good one, Kevin. So good one for you to answer here. I'm not sure. I have less than 40 people on my list.
Yep, that's okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if we just sell one.
It's good.
Because that one person will benefit from that, right? We get caught up so much in big numbers, right? We get caught up in social media likes, followers, people on webinars, all of that, right? I've run webinars with one person on a webinar before, right? I've never cancelled it. I've always run it because that one person, for them, it's important. For that one person, that could benefit them. They've took the time and trouble to say, I want that. And if your list of 40 people, one person buys your planner, then that's one more customer you didn't have. It's one more person that needs that type of help and support that didn't have it before they bought it. And it's one more person that might in the future decide they want more from you, or they'll certainly support you. So list of 40 doesn't make any difference. It's not about how big the list is. I know people with lists of 10,000. I was talking to a fellow the other day, one of my mates I'm in a mastermind for creatives and marketing people. And I was chatting with him the other day. He sends out over 5,000 cold emails a day to people. 5,000. Costs him a fortune. And I'm like, mate, what's your return on that? He said, I'll barely break even. Why did you do it then?
Yeah.
He said, because, it's good for me because I'm sending out all these and all these people. How many people actually open your email? I said, well, actually not that many. I said, so you're just waving a big number around. You're like the guy on the internet that used to stand in front of a picture of a jet, trying to pretend it was his jet. Yeah, it was a picture and it weren't a real jet. You're one of them, yeah. And I completely called him on it and said, this is nonsense. I'd rather send out 20 emails to a list of people that knew me, right, than 5,000 a day for people that think you're a bit of an idiot, mate, or ignore me.
Yeah. Also, is it targeted? Where is he getting his lists from? Because if he's getting quality lists, they're going to be very, very expensive. And now with all the rules, is very dodgy. I remember the days when it used to be scraping for email addresses and sending them out. Very dodgy now.
Yeah, I didn't even ask. I didn't want to get in the conversation with him. I told him not to talk to me until he cleaned his act up. I felt like I was dealing with some spooky back street guy, and I'm like, mate, I don't want to talk to you until you've become a decent marketer. Right, that's not how we do stuff.
How, how many times have we said to people, it's not about the numbers, it's about actually if they're interested in what you're doing, you know? It's everyone's about the numbers, but it's actually more important about I'd rather have one person that's interested in my courses and taking it seriously and going to buy into it than 100 people that just want all the freebies and just hang around.
But
So
don't underestimate the power of one, right? And I know there's a lot of people in Zen that do all sorts of types of coaching as well. And when you're in that environment, helping one person, that's one person's life you've changed for the better, right? And as an instructor or trainer, we can walk away feeling proud of that. It's not always about the numbers. And I think we need to remain grounded in why we do what we do for our business, because that's the reality of it. You know, and I look at all of your faces that have taken the time and trouble to come on this workshop for 3 days, and it fills me with pride that I'm able to hopefully help some of you, you know, move forward and get a bit more confidence in being able to put an offer out there, right? I know some of you won't, and I know some of you will, and I know a lot of you will think about it. But hopefully it's helped. Even if one person comes back to me after on Cyber Monday, if I get an email on the Tuesday going, I've sold one planner, I'll be delighted with that. I would be absolutely delighted, you know, because it would have made these 3 days worthwhile for me. Rakesh might think differently, I don't know. But for me, that would make my day, because it's made a difference to one person in here. And it's made a difference to their one person, right? So that's how I see it.
I think Rakesh would agree with you. I think Rakesh would agree. I mean, that's why he lets us do these things, you know. It's why he offers everything for free, and that's why he gives us time with everybody. He's helped the individual out, and that's why we bend over backwards individually for, and I know a few guys I've helped on here individually off of the group. And I know that all comes back to you. And it's like Kevin was saying, the power of one. You know, you help someone out and they know that you've spent the time with them and you've helped them through their situation. What happens? They tell everybody about Zenler. They write lovely posts on the Facebook group. They spread positivity. And that's amazing, you know. So the power of one is phenomenal. Apparently we're doing a therapy session, Kevin.
Oh, am I? Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't intended to be. I had
Eddie
absolutely
said.
no therapeutic training ever in my entire life. I almost started a business, right? This will make you all laugh. I'll go completely off track now. I almost started a business about 6 years ago called Brutal Coaching. I decided I was going to be a proper coach, but a brutal coach. I'm going to tell you right how it is, and we're going to get over it and get on with it. And then somebody said to me, "No, people wouldn't like that." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't like that. I'd probably really thoroughly enjoy it. I might even do it for free." Anyway,
Is that what you shout at people if they haven't done what you're telling them
I
to
never
do?
shout at anybody. I never shout at
It's
anybody.
like a boot camp.
But it was
Is it like a real
meant
hardcore boot camp?
what it was meant to be was people to identify their self-sabotage, because everybody does it. I don't care who they are. Everybody at some point stops themselves moving forward, right? I think
Yeah, we've
most
had it here. We've had it here.
recognise that. There's a reason for it. There's this, or we get involved with things that we know that are going to take time, that stops us doing what else we should be doing, and all of that. And sometimes you need someone just to give you a cold, hard look at it. Often it's the tax man or your accountant who says, "What have you done for the last year?" That's normally a hard kick in the teeth to say, "Oh my God, I need to up my game." But there's other ways of doing it through the course of the month where we can actually just look at what we're doing and go, "You know what, I could do a bit better than this." But sometimes you need someone outside to say, "Why are you doing that? What's the point of that? Why are you not doing that?" And this is why I said to you all on Tuesday, hold your avatars up, because I see lots of people that will sit there and go, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I'll do it," but they don't do it. So I'll say, "Well, show me you've done it." Well, if you haven't done it, I don't care. Does it affect my life? Not really. It's one less piece of paper that's been printed on, right? But for those of you that did do it, it was amazing. I saw you all do it, and you're all so happy with yourselves that are holding it up. And you go, "Oh, look at me, look, I've got it." Someone even took their background off the show. It's awesome, right? I love all that. But yeah, sometimes that's what we need, right?
Yeah, got Katie here says I have 23 people on my mailing list. I have 5 clients, but they that buy whatever I make. I used to feel some way. I used to feel some way about it. Now I'm super proud. 5 people that love my stuff is awesome. Yeah, 5 today, 6 tomorrow. 100 in a month's time. You start from somewhere, and it's very hard, isn't it? Like if you haven't sold anything, or you're worried that you're. The thing is, all of you feel like, and we all feel sometimes that maybe we're faking it. Maybe we're just. But your stuff. And because you know your stuff, you just got to believe in it and go out there and do it. My background is not doing this stuff, teaching you how to sell, marketing. I've just done it all on my own, and I've been in this business for a long time. But actually to be online, showing you how to use an educational software package is not my thing, And I just came in, and I find it easy because I use programs. And I like to better what I'm doing at each time, that I then just, well, I'm doing this, and I see guys, their cameras are not good, or this background, so I'll show them how to use it. And you start from there, and I'll show them how to use the platform, because I'm using like 3D software, which is 1,000 times more complicated than the Zenler software or any of the online platforms. So it's easy for me to pick and adapt that and just show you as I'm going forward, and my marketing experience as well, bring that in for you guys to see. But I just do it. It's not like I've set something out. It's just I've done that all my life. So I just tell you about it. I just talk to you about my experience. And that's why I'm quite different to Kevin, because everybody's going on their own journey, and you guys probably in a year or two, or even now, can probably turn around and say, well, I do things a completely different way, and that works for me, and that's fine. So it's all a journey, I think, really. So is there anyone who wants to actually say anything? Come on and ask a question. There's some stuff going in the chat. There's so many things going on. We got Nicola, and then we got Tracy, I think, as well. Tracy wants to say something. Nicola, you should better unmute.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. All
yeah,
good.
I just posted something. I started a subscription group a couple of years ago for my painting people. I said, what is stopping you from painting? We don't know what to paint. So I gave them a monthly subject with full the instructions and everything. And some of them did it and some of them didn't. They kept paying me the money, which was very nice. But, it just didn't seem quite right to me. So I sent out another survey. I do quite a few surveys. And I said, okay, what is stopping you from painting? I don't have enough time was the number one, and confidence and not quite sure what to do. So this is perfect for me. I'm going to build it to suit my audience. This is how you're going to make time to do what you want to do. Does that help anybody?
Yeah, I tell you, I've got something. No, Nicola, absolutely. I've got something, a company that I did do work for and help out is the ZBrush is my sculpting modeling, and what they do there is really interesting. They do at the offices, they do 30 minutes lunch break, what's it called, lunch sculpts. So they have 30 minutes and they make that time in tea breaks, in lunch times, to do these sculptures, and you got to finish 30 minutes, you're off, you stop.
Yeah.
And then at work, it's all compared, and they give Amazon vouchers and things to the winners for that actual lunch crunch, So that's a good idea. I think finding that time, make something fun, like say, right, 10 minutes a day, just draw whatever you like, and just do that every day, just that 10 minutes. You could even do it, could even have a pen and paper and be on the toilet literally and just draw something quickly and say, there you go, done. And then do that every single day for 30 days and see how much you've improved. It's really powerful, those kind of short, make time for yourself moments.
Yeah, I think it's something that not many people do. There are so many demands on people's time. They try to fit so much into a small period of time. And I would have thought the pandemic might have sorted that out, but it hasn't. It's made people try and cram even more. So if that helps anybody, surveys I find are very good to keep doing them, and then you can pick something out and say, okay, I can hang my Black Friday on that. That will be what will work for me. So I'll let you
Yeah,
know. I'm working on it, honestly.
it's really good. It's good. I mean, I'm sure, like Kevin will agree, it'd be great, like for you guys to post on the Facebook group, take a screen grab of your Black Friday offer page when you've done it. Doesn't matter. You don't need to do it today, tomorrow. Just get it done before the Black Friday. Post it on the group and say what it's about with a link to it to tell people. Because something like that, Nicola, you know, even on our Facebook groups, got all instructors, entrepreneurs. There'll be a lot of them will be interested in making the time and doing a little drawing or something and having a little planner. So you might get people coming in through there. And of course, it's networking, isn't it? So it's
Yeah,
like if
and
people know what you're doing.
it's a bit like a lost leader as well, isn't it, really? You know,
Yeah, plus you're,
you're just rattling people's cages a bit, say, oh, you're awake, you know. Thank you.
yeah, yeah, it's perfect. But yeah, that'd be great if you posted on the group, guys. Fabulous. Tracy wanted to say something.
Yes.
Hello, Tracy.
Hello. Can you
Look
hear me?
at that. Can hear you.
It's after midnight here. Now, I can't hear myself speaking, so I'm hoping everyone can hear me. My question is in the countdown timer, and yep, you can finish it on the Monday night, but that's in my time. Majority of my customers or my email list would be US, and some of them are 15 hours behind me. So when I cut it off, they think they've still got 15 hours to go to purchase. Should I be extending the Black Friday sale for an extra day just so that I can cover those people?
I think that's a great question.
Yeah,
A lot of
I think so.
people have dynamic counters these days, so it will recognise the time zone someone's in and when it's set and when it goes off. So it does it in their zone. I don't believe in Zenler it does that.
No, it doesn't.
No, Zenler, we can set a time. We can set the time zone for the. I'm pretty sure. I did it the other day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I
can,
set it for
you
my
can,
time.
Yeah. But it
Oh, you
doesn't
might need
adapt
to do it
their
for
time.
your. No,
No, so
but you
that's
could
what I
always
mean
use a
by
widget.
that.
Like,
A lot of the newer ones, and maybe this is a feature request that will go in that we have this type of thing, because I think it's really important when we've got timed offers that you'll see a lot of people say it ends at midnight GMT, for example, right, and then leave it for people to work it out, which is why we use the buddy time well clock thing on a lot of stuff, so they can work out when it is for them. So, but I agree with you, Tracy, and I've seen this happen quite a lot, where if somebody, what I would do is if somebody emailed you after the countdown had finished and said, can I still get this? And you knew where they were and it was still within their time, I would honour it.
Oh, I definitely do that.
I'd put the onus on them to
Mhm.
message you to say your email has to come in on time, and I'll check the time of when the email was sent. So you're still honouring the time of when it's going to be. Yeah, you're not extending it just for the sake of extending it, because that would be wrong. But you're saying, look, if it's not midnight at your time yet, because we're in front of you, yeah, then we'll honour it, but we'll check out the email time that it was sent. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might actually, I do it with all my other lives as well. I'm going to put the World Time Buddy widget in again.
Yeah.
So I do, even on my retail website, I've actually got a clock on there to say this is the time in my location so that they're aware. not to phone me, because I've had plenty of Americans phone me at 3 a.m. in the morning
Yeah.
for support.
There's so many.
So,
There's so many little widgets. There's so many little
Yeah.
widgets and things online that you can find some code to put in there. I'll have a look and see if there's something specific, and if there is, guys, I'll send you a link because you're on the list. So I'll send an email out to you, maybe with a little bit of a video showing you how you can put that in, because it is a good point, and it's something that I know that Zenler will get to, where they're changing, because things like all the event clocks and things like that, we want it to convert to people's time and not just our own. So it is
Yep.
definitely a big value.
Yeah.
definitely.
We
Fabulous.
have to do all of our events now in Facebook because Facebook adapts it for people. So when they look on their Facebook, it will show it in their time zone. But it's
Exactly.
the straightforward way we can do it. And we just say to everyone, check the event in Facebook, it will give it in your time, rather than where are you from, what time's it, and all of that. And it takes a 10-minute conversation to work out what time it is, right?
Yeah. We got Katie. Katie wants to say something. You got your hand up. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's better.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me okay?
all good.
Awesome. Firstly, thanks
Perfect.
very much. A great workshop. I've learned loads. Couldn't keep up with you yesterday, so I spent yesterday finalising and things. So yeah, that's just a speed thing more than anything. But yeah, really great workshop. Just a couple of questions in one really. So I've got a couple of low ticket products. Is it worth having? Firstly, can you add extra bumps, or is it just the one bump? And the other question is, with the couple of products, is it worth just creating a second Black Friday deal, the same as what I've done, but just for a different product? And then just tagging that through the email, or just is it easy to have two separate emails running? I'm not quite sure which is the best way around to do that.
Right, I'll grab that. So with the first question, you've got to think about the experience of your buyer. If those of you that have ever been on JV Zoo, I use JV Zoo as an example. They have huge, great big long sales pages, and it takes you about 10 clicks to get to buy what's on the first page, because it's upsell this, downsell that, upsell that, and it gets really, I've walked away from products before because there's been too much and it's been aggravating. So you have to go back to your avatar. How many offers would they find acceptable in what you're putting together? It might, and I think I covered this a little bit yesterday, where I think I said if it's just one, just do one and ignore the bump and the upsell that David went through yesterday. If it's more than that, work out what it is, but talk to your avatar on your wall and ask them what they would find acceptable, right? Because it's not about you, it's about them, right? If I was your ideal client, I'd probably find 2 or 3 okay if they were appropriate. Any more than that, I'd get bored and I'd walk away, right? Some people would find that too many. In regards to should you do a second Black Friday deal running concurrently, I think you're in dangerous territory of watering down your marketing.
Okay.
What most people will do is if they're linked products, and I don't know if they are or not, they would combine them.
Okay.
Yeah. So you might do, I mean, I've done this as a planner, but you might do, here's this and a planner, and I'm doing both together. That's my Black Friday package. Yeah, you with me?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what.
So that's what I would do. Otherwise, you're watering down your marketing efforts or trying to double down on it, and it just all gets a bit messy.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, especially if it's under the same niche. But if you're running maybe two sites completely different, like I do, then I can't combine those two. So I'd have to run 2 separate ones. Not that I do Black Friday offers, but I would have to run 2. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Was that it? Any more? Any more for any more? Are we good to go?
Jackie, We sorted out that template number 3, and that Canva. That Canva's now got that, not a pro, so you can just use those. So just to let you know, the PDF or the information that Kevin sent you for the emails, I'm getting a bit confused now, has been put into that page. So I'm going to share the link again so you guys can see the page. It will be emailed out to you. We haven't put this live in there yet because we're not finished, but it's going to go in there like 2 hours after this is finished. But you can find the actual email template. It's a PDF, so you can just grab the text out there and you can use that. And that's what Kevin shared today. So that's in there. Hopefully you guys have got it. I'll put it in again because chat's coming in. There you go. But grab that. There will be an email goes out to you. You're going to find that at the bottom. So let me just do a quick screen share and then you guys can see it. So if I flick that page up, and down here is the PDF for the email template. So Kevin's put that together. It's all text in there. It's saved to your desktop. You can open that up as a PDF and then you're going to get that file. So job done. And the video will go up 2 hours after, and the link will go out to you.
Yeah. So I think moving forward, I think we may well send an email in a week or so and see how you're all getting on. And if there's any people that are struggling with any part of this, we might run a quick 30-minute Q&A just to get you over those little humps. I'll speak to Rakesh, but I feel that it would be prudent for us to run a Black Friday thread on Black Friday. So if any of you that are actually putting live offers out on that day, we have a thread running through the Facebook group when it's actually live for people to see it. A bit like we do with Wow Wednesday, where we put our blog posts in. I think if we do that on that Friday with just Black Friday deals for Zenler members, I think that would be acceptable. I don't see any reason why we can't do that.
No, I think we should do that. I mean, we can for that one day, maybe choose one day, we just fill it up so it's not questions about the Zenler platform, it's just full of your Black Friday offers. It'll be quite funny. They'll all come in, then we'll stop it, okay?
Yeah, I don't know whether we'll let people do their own posts or whether we put a post up and they put their links under it, because it'd be nice to have it all in one place, I think, so they just know it's on that one thread. Yeah,
it's a better idea.
Live, yeah. Otherwise, it'll get a bit chaotic.
Yeah. Okay. It's good.
I'll speak to Rakesh, but I think that we'll probably end up by doing that. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. I don't think at this point. I think the training's been quite clear and straightforward. Everyone's nodding away, so I think you all know what you've got to catch up on if you're going to catch up on it. At least it's given you a little bit of confidence, I hope, to be able to put an offer out. What I will say is if you're really, really struggling on the finance side of it and the motivation for yourself, then you do also have a secondary option. And I've done this before, where you might want to, and not tell anybody this, but you may want to donate any of the money you earn from Black Friday weekend to a charity. And I've done this before, because then when I'm promoting it, I just know it's not only helping the people buying, but it's also helping that charity. So I've done that before. So that might be an option. I wouldn't necessarily use it as a sales tactic, right? It might be something that you talk about after Black Friday, right? As a human interest point of view, I ran this offer, wasn't quite sure how it was going to go, felt a little bit not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but you know what, I had 15 sales coming over the weekend and I thought I'm just going to go and donate this off to the local dogs trust or whatever it is, because that's what I wanted to do. Because at that point you're not selling anything, right? Because the sale bit's done. So it's not icky, it doesn't make people feel bad. They just go, oh, that's a nice thing to do. If you do it before,
you also might get featured. I did this once when I was running a gallery event in London, and I took a percentage of my proceeds for the paintings I was selling and gave them to the Dogs Trust. And I contacted them and sent the money, and I told them what I'd done, and then they wrote a little article in one of the magazines they sent out. So it's like free advertising. It's great. So that can work for you as well. So contact, if you're making a bit, tell them what you did and how you raised it, because they might make it a piece and they might feature your site, which can be free promotion for you.
Yeah, but if you're really struggling and backwards and forwards in with it, maybe that might help you a little bit if you know that's what your motivation is for this. You know, I don't know, just an idea. Cool.
Good.
Okay, David, I don't have anything else. Nobody else has got any more questions, I don't think.
No,
We'll send
guys,
an email out next week just to
I have a
check in.
question.
Ah, who's
Hi.
that?
So
Birds-
I've been reading
birds
a
go.
lot. This is more of a technical question, I guess. I've been reading a lot about dormant pages that you put to sleep and how that can affect your whole site. And so I'm wondering, after this Black Friday thing is done, is it best practices to sleep the bundle of like sales pages, or is it better to repurpose it for another product?
It's not a series of pages. It's really your only page that will be up there will be the course page, the course sales page. So you've got two routines here. One, you could unpublish the course or make it secret. Okay, if you make it secret, it wouldn't show, so the Black Friday offer wouldn't show. You want to definitely take off the coupon, so if people accidentally find it, you want to take off a reference to the Black Friday. You can save it out as a block, and then you can make the changes, and if next time you want to reactivate that, you can bring it back in so the page is still active. And that's a good thing. So you've taken the offer out. The offer was for, let's say it was $5 and people are buying for £2.50, and you take it back to $5, so it's full price. So the Black Friday is actually ended. That way you could keep it all live, but you might not want such a little thing on your site. So you can make the course secret, which doesn't actually unpublish it. It just makes it secret. So it means it's still found by the search engines. Now, if you have enough time in a month that you're getting your page indexed by Google search results and you're getting a ranking, you might well consider to keep it there because it's got that ranking. But the chances of it being high, and you won't be blacklisted for it with dormant or dead pages. Pages are turned off, updated all the time. It's not something that's held against you. So you've got
having a bunch of pages that are turned off on your site. It's
unpublished. Unpublished pages
pages
don't show. They don't show anyway. If you were to put 100 published pages up and they all had search engine results, and you unpublished every single one of those pages, then Google will eventually find it's an unpublished page and it will not appear on Google search results. But in the interim, people could click on it and go to a 404 page. All right, but it's not going to affect you. It will affect you if you've taken the site out completely, because your rankings are going to go down. But it's not for this one Black Friday offer that you do maybe once a year, or for anything like 5 or 10 of them. It's going to make no difference to your.
That's what I was wondering. Like, what are best practices, like site hygiene, when you have offers that go up and come down? Is it better to repurpose the sales pages, the course, or is it better to just toggle them on and off? And
I think repurpose.
Yeah,
I think repurpose definitely, because I mean, we might run our Black Friday offer for Zenler again. We're going to change it up, but we'll probably use all the same templates and everything we used last time, because it's going to save me hours of work to put it together. So the same with you guys. If you want to stop something afterwards and unpublish it, it's your choice. Or you might want to say, right, well, I'm going to take the offer off, remove the Black Friday part and just make it self-contained, or add it to another course. But it's really up to you. But it does mean if you're using it again, to set it up again is going to be ultra quick for you. To clone it to make some other offer is going to be so quick for you. You can just go in, change the wording. You've got all the emails, that you've got everything you need. So you can just change those wordings, go through it, and it can take a fraction of the time. And you'll already know what you're doing because you've done the workshop with Kevin there.
So sleeping it and cloning it is fine. And instead of just like repurposing it, it's all good hygiene. Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, well, you
It's
could.
like slowing down a site by having a lot of extra pages and sleeping and all of that, right? Like,
Yeah, it's really up to you. It's an organization side of it. I mean, you might decide to update that page, see if it's been indexed anywhere. You can just do a search result on the page title and see if the page comes up, and then make a decision whether you want to update it or whether you want to clone it and create a new one. It's really your choice.
good, good. All right, that's
Well,
helpful for me. Thank you.
There is another option, of course.
Oh, good.
Remember that we've done a couple of weeks worth of promotion, putting the link out to the sales page and all of that. So they're still going to be out there on social and emails. So I would probably, if it was me, I would go back to the sales page on the Tuesday, delete everything out, put a big cry face on. Oh no, you've missed the Black Friday deal. However, really pleased you're here. You might be interested in this instead, and then take them somewhere else.
Is the
Nice.
other option to like name the URL for the page something more generic, like specials?
Maybe.
And then you can go back and reform that same, reform the deal for like periodic specials through the year. And this
This is
time
why-
it's a Black Friday and next time it's something else.
This is why link cloakers were invented, and why
This-
busy lists and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
It's not something we mentioned. It's not something we mentioned, though, is it, Kevin? You know,
It isn't,
we should have
and-
put that in there.
It's now been brought up, and I'm sort of kicking myself, thinking, you know what? Darn, yeah, we should have done that. However, so yeah, if you wanted to do it via Bitly when you promoted it, that would be really good, because then you could leave your course. That wouldn't be a dead link anywhere, and then you would
Right.
just redirect them to another page.
Yeah, another page where it says you've missed the offer. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's great. We need you guys when we create our workshops. You're giving us ideas.
Yeah, well, because then you can just go back to the offer page and now it's a New Year's deal and now it's a this deal and now it's a that deal. And you've
100%.
reshaped whatever you're offering in there, but using all the same templates that you guys just created for us.
Yep.
And we're just swapping out the product and the pricing. And so if we make the URL something more generic instead of, a Black Friday deal, right, then it makes it like a little more friendly, I guess, for us in terms of the housekeeping end. So I guess I was playing around with those logistics and best practices, because we all talk about SEO and how to make sure what we're doing has good practices as we're building.
But it's also the user experience, that if they suddenly click on the link from an email on the Tuesday, right, you don't want to go into a 404 page, or you don't want to go into your Black Friday deal that's still running.
Yeah. So your idea of going in and putting something like, oh no, you missed the Black Friday deal, but here's something else. And if the link was actually something like, specials, or your lucky day or something like this, then, then it's, then whenever they click on it, however they got there, they're going to find something if we, or come back later or sign up for my list for the next great deal or something like that, then maybe that's a way to manage that space. And to your point,
I want to put another option in as well, right, Birdie? Because we're going through options. So another option might be on the countdown timer to redirect it to once it's expired, to redirect it to a page where it says, "Oh, you've missed our offer. Wait till the next one." So that's another way that you could do it as well. So you wouldn't even need to change the page. You just do redirect on the expiry of the countdown timer to another page. So it would still keep the page, but as soon as someone hits it, it would redirect them to there. So they wouldn't even have time to check out, especially if you remove the pricing. So that could be a way to keep it constant as well and drive it to another page.
To the course that to the digital product that we're selling to it at regular price. They could just redirect right to that course.
Oh yeah, in that case you could just remove the coupon and just click them straight through. So yeah, it's or redirect to the full price. Yeah, exactly.
Direct it
Without
to
the
full
end
price
part
and
link.
A new sales page series.
Super.
Okay,
So-
cool. Thank you.
So
for
we
brainstorming
can
that.
just do it now.
or be really kind and say, oh no, you missed a Black Friday deal, but as you wanted to have a look, we'll give you a discount on this course.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because it's just a couple of puny
And we
little
could use
days,
pop-ups.
right? Yeah.
We all have a pop-up.
Yes. I think we've covered about 20 options. Are you lost, guys? Are you already lost with all those things that we just mentioned?
No, I followed
Keep
them
it
all, so it was
simple.
very helpful to me. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Excellent.
I'm sure it was helpful to other people too. Yeah. Thanks again.
Right, do we have any more or are we all good? Last chance, or we're gonna all shoot off? No more for no more? No, I think we're good, David.
I just want to do one more little message here is like, guys, if you're stuck with the technical side, okay, setting these things up, if you get lost, even though the videos are really clear, you can always email me at david@zenler.com, okay? Mark your subject line as Black Friday problems or something like that so it stands out. Do it all in capitals, please, in the subject line so it really stands out. And if you've got a problem, if there's a few come in, I'll try and do a video. I'll send you all a link to it, but I'll probably do it live on the Facebook group, okay, as some sort of pop-up, or Kevin might with me or something, yeah? So I'll just put mine in there. And then I can share that with Kevin then, and we can sort the solution out for you.
Don't email me because I ignore my Zenler emails.
That's why I said me, right? Capitals though, so it stands out. I get a lot of emails. All right, guys.
Right, that's it.
Thank you
thanks
so
everyone.
much.
It's been a blast. And we'll see you on office hours this week. Don't forget, it's on Thursday if you've not been. We've got live support desk Thursday if you've not been. So if you've got questions on setting stuff up in those pages, you've got Main Mate over on the live support desk. She can help you as well. And then wherever we are next week, and I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. What surprises will Zenler bring you? Who knows?
See you later, guys.
See you later.
See ya. Bye.